Batman the video game, released in North America in 1990, is loosely based on the 1989 movie of the same name, featuring Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, and Jack Nicholson. It's usually considered one of the best 2D Batman games ever made, with its wall-jumping mechanic and, in my opinion, some of the best music on an NES game. However, the history of the game is quite interesting. See, when the Nintendo Power came out with an advertisement for the game, it showcased cutscenes straight from the movie. The scenes included Batman, the Joker, and Vicky Vale, but gamers were disappointed when they bought the final version of the game because those scenes were missing. On page 2 of the advertisement, it included a screenshot of a 1-up, but just like the cutscenes, that 1-up also never made it into the final version of the game. What about the scene where Batman grabs one of Joker's thugs and asks, "Where is Vicky?" Yep, also missing from the final version of the game. Interestingly, an old prototype of the game was discovered showing all the missing cutscenes and the storyline involving the kidnapping of Vicky Vale, Joker's gang gassing the city of Gotham, and Batman's journey to the Axis chemical factory. Just like we saw in the Nintendo Power, in the prototype, you can see the missing cutscene where Batman questions Joker's thug. This takes place before you start level 1, whereas in the final version of the game, it only shows Batman driving the Batmobile. This is kind of disappointing because it gives more of a purpose to level 1. After beating level 1, you find Vicky Vale, who then directs Batman to the Axis chemical factory as a source of the gas released on the city. The final version, however, shows Batman once again in the Batmobile. I'm not going through every one of the differences because I don't want to spoil the game for anyone who hasn't played it, but I will mention that in the final version of the game, you fight the Joker, but for some reason, in the prototype, the Joker sends Firebug to kill you instead, and you don't actually get to fight the Joker. I'm really glad they changed this in the final version. The boss is hard, but definitely satisfying. Regardless of the missing cutscenes and storyline, it's still a great game and worth a playthrough. As for the missing 1-up, it only shows up in one place in the prototype. Can we talk about the Joker's face in the prototype for a moment? What in God's name am I looking at? Thankfully, in the final version, the Joker's face was updated and looks way better. There's a lot of failed movie-based video games out there, but thank God this isn't one of them. As a final note, this game is very challenging, so if you decide to play it, good luck.